Out where the prairie meets the sky, American ranchers have long lived by the rhythm of the herd cattle, mostly but always with horses by their side. Yet across the globe, horses star in a different story, a $8,500,000,000 zero-cents industry, with China churning out 160,000 tons of horse meat a year. For you, us horses are partners, not supper, but peeking into this trade shows how other folks work the land and feed their kid. Let's ride through its roots, its workings, and its place in a world starving for protein. All while keeping our boots planted on American soil and share some stories from the heart of the range. China leads that charge, turning out 160,000 tons of horse meat each year. In places like Inner Mongolia, horses are herded across wide grasslands just like cattle, raised for meat from the start. To us, that may seem strange, but for families there, survival is no different from how our great-grandparents relied on hogs or cattle to get through hard winters. The rhythm of ranch life, checking weather, rotating pastures, picking strong stock is much the same. It's just the purpose that's changed. Out on Kazakhstan's endless ranges, raising horses for meat feels a lot like our cattle drives. Same dawn light, same careful graze. They move herds across tough land, picking the strongest stock, just like we choose our best bulls. Modern plants work fast, turning horses into protein-packed meat and more with no waste, a trick our hog farmers would tip their hats to. What throws us, though, is how this meat lands on plates. In Italy, they stew horses into pasta di cabal, a Verona favorite. In Japan, bazashi raw horse, sliced thin, is a treat, kinda like our best ribeye. In Kazakhstan, shuchuk sausages spice up big gatherings, not unlike our 4th of July barbecues. These dishes carry stories, just like our chili or smoked brisket. But here, horse meat hits a nerve. Horses are our trail mates, not livestock, a piece of our soul. We get that, and so do the folks in Canada and Argentina, who export millions to Europe and Japan while tightening welfare rules to ease minds uneasy with the trade. This industry's got a practical side we can't ignore, especially with the world changing fast. Horses tread lighter than cattle, kicking out less methane and needing less feed, just 2 to 2.5% of their weight daily, compared to a cow's bigger appetite. They graze rough land unfit for crops, keeping grasslands healthy, like our old-timers knew, with careful pasture management. With the world eyeing 10 billion mouths by 2050 and climate squeezing every acre, horsemeat's lean and green profile makes it a player. It's like our bison or venison meats that fed our kin and still grace rural tables. This trade's asking the same question we are. How do we keep the land given as the world grows? Still, no ranch runs without a storm. Here, horse meat stirs a ruckus, tied to our love for these animals. Folks worry about welfare long hauls, processing ethics the same as debates over feedlots or veal. Globally, the industry's stepping up, with systems to track meat from pasture to plate and processing as humane as it gets. In Kazakhstan, it backs 100,000 jobs. Canada's $80 million, 0 cents in exports, keeps towns light. It's more than animals, it's people, land, and lives. We might not eat horse, but we can respect others' ways, like we hope they respect ours. This $8.5 billion 0 cents trade won't make us see horses any differently. They're still our trail partners. But it reminds us that farmers everywhere, from Montana to Mongolia, share the same grit and heart. What's your story? Maybe it's fixing fences with your dad or the horse that carried you through your first roundup. Drop it in the comments. I'd love to read them and share one in my next video.
Coca-Cola, a global icon, was born in 1886 when pharmacist John Pemberton from Atlanta mixed the first batch. Originally, they were a cocaine-based drug called French wine of coca. To reach a wider market, Pemberton removed the alcohol, added sugar, and created Coca-Cola, a drink that could be sold at beverage counters. Coca-Cola's secret formula has been closely guarded for more than a century. In 1915, the distinctive contoured bottle was born, helping Coca-Cola stand out among its competitors. During World War I, Coca-Cola provided drinking water for soldiers, becoming an American cultural symbol. In the 20th century, Coca-Cola spread throughout the world, with modern polar bears and Santa Claus images associated with the brand. The brand has since introduced many flavors, appearing in music, movies, and enjoyed by astronauts in space. The red and white logo and advertising campaigns create a personal connection with consumers. Besides, Coca-Cola is also associated with sporting events and environmentally friendly packaging initiatives. During difficult times, Coca-Cola supported the community and became a cultural phenomenon with a lasting impact. If the historical story helps you better understand the birth journey of Coca-Cola, the next part of the video will help you better understand what is inside a bottle of Coca-Cola. Don't forget to share the video with your friends to spread this special information. Coca-Cola is created from a unique blend of carefully selected ingredients to deliver its signature taste. Key ingredients include high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, caffeine, and phosphoric acid. High fructose corn syrup, made from cornstarch, acts as a sweetener, while caramel color gives Coca-Cola its characteristic dark brown color. Caffeine has a stimulating effect, and phosphoric acid provides a slightly sour taste to balance the sweetness. The drink's flavor profile, a closely guarded secret, includes a blend of natural flavors such as vanilla, cinnamon, and citrus. Coca-Cola ensures consistent quality across all manufacturing sites by adhering to strict standards and testing the purity and quality of each batch of ingredients. Additionally, preservatives, stabilizers, and flavor enhancers are used to maintain the consistency and shelf life of the beverage. Coca-Cola's commitment to sourcing and blending the finest ingredients is what sets Coca-Cola apart from other beverages on the market. A special feature of Coca-Cola's business strategy is the construction of a completely closed production system, which impresses many other companies. Coca-Cola proactively builds plastic packaging factories to serve the packaging process. The production process begins by converting crude oil into polyethylene terephthalate PET through distillation. PET is made into small plastic pellets, then melted at about 115 degrees Celsius, formed into precursor shapes and blown into finished plastic bottles. These bottles are cooled, washed, labeled, and finally filled with Coca-Cola at the bottling plant. Coca-Cola also uses aluminum bottles, starting from recycling old aluminum into large aluminum rolls, then rolling them into aluminum sheets, cutting and stamping them into bottle shapes. The aluminum bottles are washed, printed with the Coca-Cola logo, and coated with a protective layer on the inside to prevent acids from the beverage from corroding the aluminum. Finally, the bottles are cooled, quality checked, and packaged. The process of filling Coca-Cola into bottles is controlled automatically to ensure each bottle has the correct amount of drink, with the bottle cap tightly closed to trap carbon dioxide and protect the product from dirt and bacteria. Carbonation is important in the production process of Coca-Cola. At the Marietta, Georgia bottling plant, the process begins by mixing vats of secret syrup with water. This mixture is then carbonated with CO2 to create the characteristic effervescent effect. The beverage is filled into bottles in the food factory at temperatures between 41 and 43 degrees Fahrenheit to avoid foaming and maintain stability. After a final inspection to ensure purity by food factory workers, the bottles are packaged and shipped. This meticulous and secret process preserves the distinctive and famous taste of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola maintains rigorous quality control and safety standards across all its global manufacturing plants, including in the US. A traceability system tracks raw materials and finished products to swiftly address any quality or safety issues. The production process is meticulously monitored with thorough inspections of finished products to ensure they meet all requirements. Factories are regularly cleaned and employees follow strict hygiene protocols. U.S. plants are certified by organizations like SQF and HACCP for quality and food safety. Additionally, Coca-Cola's packaging is recyclable, aligning with global environmental trends. With more than 1.9 billion drinks served every day, Coca-Cola is one of the largest beverage companies in the world. It started with a single product sold in pharmacies for 5 cents a glass. Currently, Coca-Cola Group owns a huge product portfolio with more than 4,300 products and 500 brands globally. However, according to data from Statista, Coca-Cola beverage consumption in the U.S. in the recent 5 years has tended to decrease slightly. Beverage consumption reached 41.8 million U.S. gallons in 2019 and will only be about 38.5 million U.S. gallons in 2023. In recent years, consumer tastes are gradually shifting to products that are lower in sugar and healthier. Therefore, Coca-Cola is also promoting the development of new product lines to meet this demand, such as Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, Vitamin Water Dasani. In 2021, they launched Topo Chico Hard Seltzer for the first time. First company to market to enter the U.S. alcoholic beverage industry in nearly 4 decades. The company also invested in sports drinks with Body Armor and acquired Costa, a British coffee company. Although the pandemic caused many disruptions, in the first quarter of 2021, Coca-Cola reported a 5% increase in net sales to $9 billion. With an extensive distribution network and continuous innovation, Coca-Cola hopes to recover strongly from the pandemic, although still facing challenges such as tax disputes with the IRS and COVID upheavals-19. What do you think about these impressive numbers from the beverage company Coca-Cola? Leave comment number 1 if you are also a fan of this carbonated drink. If you find information about the Coca-Cola production process interesting, please like the video and share so more people can know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next interesting videos. Thanks for watching.
Silk is a premium natural material known for its softness, breathability, luxury and durability. It is used to create a variety of products such as luxury clothing including dresses, suits and lingerie, scarves, luxury bedding and curtains. Other items include handkerchiefs, ties and handbags. Although silk offers comfort and health benefits thanks to its antibacterial properties, it is expensive and requires careful maintenance to avoid damage and discoloration. Please subscribe to our channel to discover more about silk and wonderful products from this fabric, along with interesting stories about craft villages and talented artisans. Did you know that humans have been domesticating and modifying silkworms for 5,000 years to produce silk, creating silk fibers that are stronger than steel but thinner than hair? Silkworms are raised on farms, creating cocoons from long silk threads. Most silkworms die during the silk harvesting process. The silk industry is economically and medically important. Tomioka Silk Factory is one of the largest and most modern silk processing factories in the world. Using French technology, this factory is where raw silk production is carried out step by step, including 2 giant cocoon warehouses and a silk spinning factory, converting from a manual process to a mechanized process designed to accommodate large machinery. If you are curious about how silkworms are raised here, don't forget to like the video and comment number 1 below this video to let us know. The breeding season of silk butterflies usually takes place in spring and summer, when the weather is warm and there is plenty of food for larvae to develop. The number of eggs laid by silk moths can range from 300 to 500 eggs. Normally, silkworm eggs hatch after about 9 to 10 days at a temperature of 25 to 27 deg and humidity of 70 to 80%. Silkworm larvae need to be fed immediately after hatching. They need to be kept completely clean. Workers will be equipped with protective gear and gloves to avoid direct contact with larvae. They are placed on thick nets. The conveyor belt will transfer them below the artificial food dispenser. Workers will use specialized brooms to collect food for silkworm larvae, avoiding waste and unhygienic conditions. After about 9 days, silkworm larvae will grow about 3 times larger and turn white. They will be moved to a larger screen and placed in cameras. Workers will ensure the temperature is always maintained at 27 degrees Celsius and humidity reaches 85% for larvae to develop. After 11 days of being raised at the factory area with artificial food, the silkworm larva will be packaged and transported to the farmer's largest silkworm farm and fed with natural food. Here, the larvae will be brought into a clean, disinfected room using nets and baskets. Here, the silkworm will be spread out over a large area, twice the size of the original paper. Please share the video with your loved ones to receive good news about your health. At the farm, workers cover the growing area with a net to remove remaining artificial feed. Silkworms are fed mulberry leaves, cut into small pieces using high-capacity machines. Food is washed, dried, and spread evenly, adjusting the amount based on age and stage of development. Farms have mulberry gardens for leaf supply, ensuring timely feeding. Silkworms eat 5 to 6 times daily, increasing intake as they age. By 16 days, they require more food, foraging up to 15 hours daily. Sensitivity to temperature prompts workers to maintain 20 to 30 degrees. When 30 to 40% stop eating and move less, they enter the cocoon stage. This meticulous care ensures healthy silk production. Once silkworms reach the 5th molting stage, workers transfer them to plastic baskets for cocoon rolling. These are then placed into silkworm nursery frames, providing a safe environment for spinning. Frames, made of wood or plastic, have compartments for cocoons. Silkworms start secreting silk from their glands, wrapping it around their bodies to form cocoons. They move to create an oval cocoon frame. Cocoons are yellow-brown and 1 to 2 mm thick. After cocooning, silkworms molt into pupae. This process ensures the production of high-quality silk, vital for various industries. It highlights the intricate nature of silk production, from silkworm care to cocoon harvesting. The worker will check the silkworm nursery tray to determine whether the silkworm cocoons are ripe or not. The sign that a silkworm cocoon is ripe for harvesting is that the cocoon is yellow-brown, hard and firm. The machine will push the cocoon out of the frame and into the container. Workers will pour the cocoons onto a large flat surface, check the quality of the cocoons before bagging and transporting them to the processing factory. Do you think these finished cocoons are white or yellow? Please leave your answer in the comments section of this video to let us know. Do you know how many cocoons are sent to the processing factory? We estimate around 500,000. What do you think? After being transported to the factory, silkworm cocoons are dried with hot air to prevent pupae from turning into butterflies. Classify the quality of silkworm cocoons with the naked eye according to size and color. Large cocoons will produce more silk. They are rinsed with warm water to remove dirt and impurities. The worker continues to put it in the steamer to soften the cocoon and separate the silk fibers from the cocoon more easily. Silkworm cocoons are spun into silk thread using modern machinery. Silk fibers are usually thin but tough. The worker will harvest the silk rolls, twist them so they don't get tangled, and then tie them together. (7.1) The silk rolls will be transferred to the weaving stage. Rolls of silk fabric are dried in the sun to avoid mold. Depending on the type of original silk, the fabric roll will be milky white or light yellow. People can also color according to their preferences to create different products. The production journey from silkworm to mechanical reel in the factory has ended. What do you think about this process? Please leave your comments below this video to let us know. If you like these cooking videos, don't forget to like the video to motivate us. Thanks for watching.
Europe is one of the world's leading honey producers, with countries such as Spain, Germany, and Hungary contributing significantly to the continent's annual output of over 250,000 tons of honey. This booming industry relies on meticulous beekeeping, starting with the selection of queen bee larvae. Selecting queen bee larvae from elite colonies is crucial for maintaining the health and productivity of the hive, as stronger queens lead to more efficient honey collection. The larvae undergo a 10 to 12 day incubation period during which they develop into queens capable of leading high-performing colonies. This careful selection and incubation process directly impacts the farm's honey production, ensuring consistent and optimal yields. Developing and managing bee colonies requires careful attention to hive structure and bee behavior to maximize productivity. Beekeepers use techniques like rotating the honey frames and adding new tasks to keep worker bees constantly occupied, reducing the chances of aggression during honey harvesting. This method not only keeps the bees busy but also ensures the smooth and efficient collection of honey without disrupting the hive's balance. In Spain, one of Europe's leading honey-producing countries, honey harvesting is an important process that takes place from late spring to early autumn, depending on the region. In areas such as Andalusia, beekeepers typically start harvesting in May, lasting until September, when the bees have completed their honey production cycle. When dismantling a hive frame on the farm, beekeepers first use smoke to calm the bees and make the process safer and more efficient. Smoke distracts the bees and reduces the likelihood of aggressive behavior, allowing the beekeeper to handle the frame carefully without damaging the delicate wax structure. Ensuring that the frame remains intact is essential to protect both the quality of the honey and the health of the bees. Only frames that have been filled and sealed are selected for harvesting, as these contain the highest quality honey and ensure efficient collection with minimal waste. After harvesting, the bee frames are carefully loaded onto trucks for transport to the food factory. It's crucial to ensure that the frames are properly sealed during transit to protect the integrity of the honey and prevent contamination. Additionally, the safety of the remaining bees is prioritized, ensuring they are not harmed or disturbed during the transportation process. During honey extraction at the food factory, frames filled with honey are placed into a large rotating drum that uses centrifugal force to efficiently extract the honey from the honeycomb. as the drum rotates at speeds of up to 1,000 rem. This force pulls the honey out of the wax cells without damaging the honeycomb, allowing the bees to reuse it. After extraction, strict quality control measures are implemented in the food factory to ensure the purity and consistency of the honey. Workers meticulously inspect the honey for impurities and filter to remove any remaining wax particles or debris. The extracted honey is then left to settle in the food factory for 2 to 3 days, allowing the honey to reach the desired consistency before moving on to the bottling stage. This combination of advanced technology and rigorous testing ensures a high-quality, natural product ready for distribution from the food factory. Next, the honey bottling and storage process is carried out according to strict European standards to ensure quality and safety. Before bottling, the honey must comply with EU regulation, EU No. 2015-2283, which sets out specific criteria for honey, including a moisture content not exceeding 20% and the absence of any additives. Once the honey is past the quality control, it is carefully poured into sterilized bottles, usually made of glass or food-grade plastic, to ensure that the honey is not contaminated. After bottling, the honey is stored in a cool, dark environment, ideally below 25 degrees to maintain its quality. Food factories must also comply with labeling regulations, ensuring that each bottle displays the required information, such as the origin of the honey, nutritional content, and expiry date, according to EU regulation EU No. 1169/2011. This meticulous process ensures that consumers receive high-quality honey that meets the strict standards set by European regulations. Honey in Europe boasts a remarkable variety, each type showcasing its unique flavor, color, and aroma, largely shaped by the floral sources from which bees gather nectar. Local honey stores feature an impressive selection, offering everything from the light and delicate notes of clover honey to the rich, robust flavors of buckwheat honey. Additionally, consumers can explore artisanal and regional varieties that reflect the diverse landscapes and climates of Europe, making honey not just a sweetener but also a delightful culinary experience that celebrates local flora and beekeeping traditions. In addition to its culinary uses, honey has also become popular in the beauty industry due to its natural moisturizing properties, making it a sought-after ingredient in skincare products such as lotions, masks, and soaps. So as consumers become increasingly aware of the many benefits of honey, such as its antibacterial and antioxidant properties, market demand continues to grow. Many shoppers are now seeking out raw and organic honey options, appreciating its versatility not just as a sweetener but also as a natural remedy and beauty enhancer. This increased interest has led to a flourishing market, with consumers eager to explore honey's diverse applications beyond the kitchen. Thank you for joining Trending Farm on this sweet journey through the world of honey. We hope you enjoyed the experience and learned something new. Please share your thoughts in the comments, and if you have ideas for future adventures, we'd love to hear them. See you in the next video for more fun.
What are the secrets behind raising animals, from modern technology to traditional methods? Come explore this hidden world and learn how farms shape the food we eat every day. AI technology is revolutionizing the animal processing industry in ways we never imagined. From optimizing production processes to improving product quality, AI is creating smart solutions to increase efficiency and reduce waste. But what really happens when this technology comes together with the food on our tables? Explore the mysterious world in this video.